Welcome back to the Lars Gagne Linux Gaming channel. I wanted to do a little bit of out-of-game content, so I will put a timestamp here to the gameplay. If you don't want to pay attention to this, I'm just talking about some out of game stuff, how we're doing the build, what our goals are, etc. So here we go. Jump forward if you like to. So one thing that I like to do when I'm creating a new character is I think about what kind of build I want to build or follow. And Alcast HQ is a great site for this. If you're new to the game, I recommend following their new player beginner guide. Really useful. And this one is aimed towards a stamina Templar. So what they do is they walk you through from start to level 15 when we get weapon swapping, what they recommend you put your points into, what skills you allocate, what your morphs are, what to go after, etc. So it's a really nice guide for a new character. Now, I don't have a new account. I have a new character that I'm going to show when my plan is showing her journey up to 50, which is level cap. But an interesting thing about ESO, you hit level 50, you're level capped for that character. But there's this system called champion points. And in champion points, those are account wide. So I have 800 something at champion points, which is not a lot. I mean, it's quite a bit, but there's a lot of people with many more, and I can use those champion points for any character. So I want to think, how do I want to use those champion points for Sonia? Well, if I look at a build that is my plan, so perhaps I want to go for a solo stamina Templar build. I tend to play solo in ESO in many games and don't interact so much. I'm part of a very large gaming community, and we have a guild in ESO, and I'll point that out once in a while. And I do like to join in for dungeon content or just hanging out with friends and running around. But I tend to play solo. So what I jump into here, this will go through, what gear you want to aim for to do a really cool build so you can, solo dungeons yourself. But I want to point towards champion points. And since I have about 800 and some champion points, I might go, okay, so I know I can allocate all these. And it goes through and it'll recommend what you should set up for each of the 3 trees. So in the crafting tree, this is really useful. This is going to improve my movement speed. Breakfall, less likely to die when I fall off cliffs. Wanderer is kind of nice because reduces the cost of stage way shrine usages, etc. In the red tree, for example, Bloody Renewal, really nice for a stamina-based character because every time you kill an enemy, you get a little boost back of your stamina, and so on and so forth. So that's what I'm going to follow. I'll do that allocation all off camera because it's rather tedious. And then I set up training gear. So on my main character, I built some training gear, and what that really means is it's a bunch of gear, right? All of your armor, weapons, and such, all built with the training trait. And what this does is gives you a boost to experience on quests as well as killing. And so I've got training on everything. This guide recommends Ashen Grip and Death's Wind, most likely for stamina. There's a lot of options. You can search the web and look at it. This is what I went with. There's a heavy piece and a light piece. So a heavy on the body, which is the biggest contributor to armor. Light is the least, or light waist. Sash is the least contributor to your armor class. And so medium on all the rest, because we're a stamina build, we want medium armor. And then I also set up a sword and a dagger, enchanted. And then enchantments are health on the biggest piece, magic on the lightest piece, and then stamina on the rest. And I also have, I believe, frost and shock on the weapons. And I also built a shield just for kicks. When you build gear, it's level requirement set. So I built level 4 gear, and I might probably replace that sometime around the 20s. It doesn't really affect you when you're leveling. You could use that all the way to 50 and then go with champion point 160, which is the highest level gear creation. But I'll probably replace it mid leveling. Anyway, So that's set up, and I'll show you a little bit about that in the game. I also joined the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild. I don't think there's a level requirement on these, mostly for a couple of special skills that I can allocate, and I'll show that to you in game. I was with an intent of joining the Undaunted, but we can't do that until level 10. And so I'll show you that when we get to level 10 in game. And I also wanted to do my crafting certification, but I neglected to realize that's not available till level 6. When I went to go do this, I was level 4, and we hit level 5 just as I was visiting the Mages Guild. And I recorded all this on camera when the game, but the audio sucked because I neglected and noticed that my audio was down too low and it was cutting out all the time. And the other thing I did was I went to get my first rider training. I used speed. With a new character, this is not account wide. So every character's got to go through this. It was a chore and still is. There's 60 levels of speed, 60 of stamina, 60 of capacity. You can only do one per day. So it used to take 180 days, and each upgrade cost 250. And so you got to have your money ready and visit the riding trainer every single day at the stable in any of the cities. And it's been improved. You now get 3 for each day. So now instead of taking 6 months, basically, it takes about 2 months to max this out. You might want to focus on speed, just so you increase the speed of you running around your horse. Stamina helps you not getting dismounted, which is useful. And also you can sprint longer. You maybe want to focus on that, but most people tend to want to either focus on speed or riding capacity. And what this does is just increases your character's inventory slot. So that's interesting stuff you might want to take a look at. I will stop this recording, and on the other side of this jump, we'll be in game at Devin's Watch, I believe is where I went to do all this. And then we'll jump back to the leveling regular adventures. Thank you all, and I'll catch you on the other side of this jump. All right, welcome back to the other side. So we have, it's actually the next day after that recording, so
we race fine horses in Davent's.
Let's train up speed. Like I said, 500. It's costing 500 now, but you get 3. All right, so that's done. I'll just note you here in Davin's Watch, because I had to re-record this because I screwed up the audio poorly, like massively. So eventually, we'll be able to do the rest of what I want to do here. But I'm in Davin's Watch.
Upstart amateurs.
Mages Guild, Fighters Guild. Yeah, the horse is almost slower than me. I still have not dealt with the champion points. I will do that because I'm not really worried about it. Where the heck are we? Oh, where's the Mages Guild? Over there. Here. I came into the Mages Guild. I talked to this person here, the Magister, and we now have the Mages Guild skill line. And I've taken the Persuasive Will ability. This allows us, when we're in conversation with NPCs, sometimes to have the chance to persuade them instead of, if they tell us to go out and pick up 10 pieces of poop in the field, we can either go get the poop and bring it back, or we can persuade them, hey, just ask someone else to do that, or whatever. So that's a kind of nice skill for questing. There will be an NPC when we hit level 6, because we did level up to level 5 off camera when I screwed up my audio. And an NPC will show up here eventually.
Requests your help.
Not her. That will let us do the qualifications, I guess it is, or certifications for crafting. I talked to this gent here, the hall steward, and I joined the Fighters Guild. All you got to do is just hammer through the quest dialogue. There's like no test, no nothing. As I said when I was recording, it's kind of the equivalent of Groucho Marx saying, probably misquoting him, but I would never join any club that would have me in it. So anyway, you can now have intimidating presence because you're in the Fighters Guild. You level this up by destroying Dark Anchors, killing Daedra, etc., etc. Notice for the Mages Guild, and this is important. If you scroll over and put your mouse over here, it tells you how to level up each skill. Improve this skill by increasing your rank in the Mages Guild. Collect special lore books. Two-handed. Improve this ability by earning XP with two-handed abilities and a two-handed weapon equipped. Equip additional two-handed abilities to increase the skills advancement. All right, so that's it. We can't do the others that we want to do, Undaunted, as well as the profession certification until we hit 6 for professions and Undaunted level 10. Let's head back where we were. So I came over here, by the way, to the capital city of Stonefalls because I'm in this, right, I am, what is it again? Ebonheart Pact, right? Need to get a Mundus Stone eventually. We'll work on that. But let's head back to where we were. Fast travel. Oh, I could use a ray sign, but whatever. Let's just go there. 45 gold. I can handle it. But if you go from a way shrine, then it doesn't cost anything. So we're back. Let's get back to the regular program, folks. Now, what were we doing? We are doing Missing a Bleak Rock. We also had Underfoot hooked up in the Harbridge. So on Bleak Rock Isle, which is where we are right here. There's Underfoot is there. Orky's Hollow. The Missing a Bleak Rock is over here. So let's head over there, which is that way. You can see it on the map. So thank you for following. Again, if you're new to YouTube, you can subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. It just makes it more likely that my videos will show up when you open up YouTube on your phone or computer or tablet or however you're consuming this content. So we are going over here somewhere. Hey, dude. What's up?
Something has to be done about these undead.
How can I help?
The dead walk at Sky Shroud. There's an evil power radiating from within the shrine, but the door is locked. In the Skald's tales, every dragon shrine had a priest. If we could speak with Sky Shroud's priest, he could tell us how to get in.
Speak to his spirit, you mean?
If Shore is willing, yes. I brought a bag of incense to burn as an offering. The bone men got me before I could try the ritual. You might have better luck. What do you say?
All right, give me the bag. I'll see what I can do.
I hope you have better luck at the shrine than I did. Watch yourself in there.
What can you tell me about Sky Shroud Barrow?
The barrow has been here for as long as anyone can remember. Legends say a cult of dragon worshippers built it, as well as the shrines like it on the mainland.
No one's ever tried to get in?
Some folks have, mostly youngsters. Until recently, this place was haunted by dust and the occasional frostbite spider. Now, skeletons rise from their graves. Something has changed.
All right. So, I still want to make the focus this. Somehow I got to get up there, right? Gotta go around this way. Oh, the other thing is, we're level 5. it was showing you can lock your gear. That one's already locked. And that way you don't accidentally sell it or break it down like into components at the crafting stations. Good idea to do if you've got gear you don't want to accidentally lose, right? Yeah, that's already locked. Okay, cool. Oh, flowers. Some wolves over there. Can I get up here? No, I don't think so. They go all the way around. Take the long way home here. Alright, let's get up there. There we go. Oh. Got some baddies here. Get out of that purple crap. Well, the other thing I did too, I know I told you gameplay, but if you go to gameplay, this is gameplay, you can adjust all these things. I made this pink and purplish and did some other settings here. You want to check on this for every character because it's every character has a setup there. It's not account wide. Hey, you. You gonna run away from me? Don't you dare. Alright. So, let's light this brazier. Sacrifice. Summon the dragon priest. Haldriin.
Maggot, you dare summon me?
Need your help, spirit. How can I enter the barrow?
Can you comprehend the power I once had?
Yeah, once.
Why should I help you with anything?
Past tense, idiot. Someone has desecrated your shrine.
Yes, I can sense them. Some worm defiled this place. You are now my will incarnate, mortal. Enter the barrow and kill this worm.
Call me a worm. Well, them. But anyway, sure. How'd I get in the barrow?
You need to ask? But once everyone knew the ritual. 3 rune stones unlock the door. They're placed in prominent positions around the shrine. Find them and put them on their pedestals around the door. Then you'll gain entrance. Now go.
Okay, sure. And you're grumpy. I'm more interested in the missing. Where are we? Where are the missing? Oh, they're way over there. Oh, well, okay, fine. We'll do this. Oh. Alright, dude, you're dead. Where is this? Oh, it's up there. I think there's stairs here. It's been a while since I've done this, but nope. You go around to get up there, I think. Yeah, up these stairs. By the way, there's a sky shard over here. Roll. Okay. Hey, you. snake runestone. A shard here somewhere. There it is. Great. Oh, got a warrior right there behind me. Okay. One this way. Way. Backing up to try to shoot me, aren't you? How about I cut up some maple right beside you? Sure. Alright. You. Nice block. That way. Hello. Huh? Yeah. I'm not there anymore, guy. Be nice to get level 6 because then off camera I will go do, well actually not completely off camera, I will record getting quests done for crafting. Crafting certifications. Come on. Thanks, buddy. And the whale runestone. Now we gotta go back here and we place them. Let's go do that. Oh, hey. How are you? Up here. Nice skeletal warrior. There's one thing I want to do. Controls. Roll dodge. I think it's, I should check my other characters, but anyway, I'm gonna put roll dodge, unbind that, mouse button 4. Oh, mouse button 4, bound. But did I push a direction and dodge? I'm out of stamina. Anyway, put the eagle runestone there. And the whale runestone here. And the snake runestone there. Bob's your uncle. Oh, Bob's my uncle. Let's go. Haldriin.
I stand once more at the seat of my power. I am a spectre, a mere shade, forced to watch as a necromancer defiles my body.
Kill him. Alright, I can do that.
You'll never defeat the Covenant. You have fulfilled your purpose. Well done, Worm.
My purpose. Sure, pal. Scroll of Banishment. Sever and Sharness. The vile practice of necromancy is forbidden within a Lion Guard. You are hereby banished from Covenant domains. You have been remanded to General Sarion. He is traveling south on a military campaign. He may use you as an asset in any way he sees fit. May Akatosh have mercy on your soul, Lord General of Eros. So that should be it. We can try to loot stuff. You know, it's an Elder Scrolls Bethesda game. You should loot everything. Take a dip here. I guess that's it. I guess we're done. Our work is done here. Oh. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hey, buddy.
The undead are gone. What did you do?
I found evidence of a necromancer working within the Covenant. With the Covenant.
The Covenant here? Troll's blood. I have
Yeah.
to warn the village.
Troll's
I'll
blood.
head back. See if you can find any of the other villages on the island. We may have to evacuate soon.
And I get Darja's sealed. Nice. It's a little bit better than ours, but you know, we've got training on ours, so there you go, level 6. So if you notice, let's level up. You get some soul gems, and oh, I should use those experience scrolls now that I've seen one. Upcoming rewards. We have ability points. We're cranking everything into stamina. I'm going to commit those points. And also, I have another skill point. We've got one of each of these. And why don't we morph this? So what happens is, see, this is stamina and this is magicka. This is common. In a main skill, when you get it up to level 5, right, because we're level 04, the 5th level is in morph it into different skills. So there's new effects on this. This is still a stamina cost, but look at this. This is a magicka cost. So if you are a magicka build, you probably want to morph this way. I'm going to morph this way. We now convert into a stamina ability, as it was a magic ability. There you go. I want to convert it into a stamina ability. That's good because I'm a stamina-based character. And it deals physical damage instead of, right, it was magicka, and it dealt magicka damage. We want it to deal stamina damage. And it gets you major brutality and sorcery after casting and has a higher chance of applying the sundered status effect. We're going to morph that. All right. Next. Running a little low on time here, but let's, I'm going to be lazy. Let's go to this way shrine this way. I'm not lazy, just, I'd like to not waste your time with me running across the island here. And now let's head up, straight up to this, this is called Orky's Hollow. It's been a while since I did this quest. It was a long time ago. Fishing. Not fishing right now. I don't even know if I've done fishing in Elder Scrolls Online. It's something I should do and need to do. Actually, mud crabs. Darn it, nothing came out. My crafting, I was running out of mudcraft chitin. And I bought a bunch because I'm being lazy. I should really just... Another sky shard. Nice. Notice when you bring up the map, and this is a Beam Me Up add-on I have, but by default it shows you. So I've done 2 of the main quests on this map. There's 4 more. I found all the way shrines. There's only 1. I have found 2 of the points of interest. There are more. Bleak File Isle Pathfinder. Discover all the striking locations. And I believe this is because of a plugin. I have them all showing up on the map. And we've got 2 of the 3 sky shards. All right, so let's talk to these folks. Berlunda.
Come to prove your courage? So did my brother. Now he's gone.
Your brother's missing?
Aymond is inside this cave, somewhere. The frozen man does all sorts of things to people who enter his domain. I can't leave Aymond in there. Since father died and mother left, he's all I have.
Who's this frozen man?
No one knows. He takes people who enter Orchis Hollow. Now he's taken my brother. I should stop sharpening this blade. You must go inside. I just can't.
Stay here. I'll find your brother.
We knew a man, old Rory. He went in. When the soldiers dragged him out, he was missing all his bones. I'll give you until my fire burns out. Then I'm coming in after you.
Okay. Tell me about your brother.
He drinks too much, fights too much.
Great.
And doesn't have the sense Kain gave a Horcha. He's the best cook on the island, though. Since father died fighting the Akaviri, we've only had each other.
Few cards short of a deck, eh? Since father died fighting the Ak, only had each other. Okay, all right. How long has this cave been haunted?
About 10 years ago. There was a collapse somewhere inside. After that, people started disappearing. As long as I can remember, the cave's been forbidden. Captain Horana lectures us every time someone goes in to prove how brave they are.
Great, well, she's going to give me a lecture. All right. What do we got here? Well, I think that's it. Let's just leave it there then. Thank you for joining us in the adventures of Sonia Gagner. Coming up next, Cliffhanger. We're going to go in this cave, see what's going on. Probably kill some things, rescue her brother. Just a guess. And also the crafting thing. The Runestone. Girl. Okay. And yeah, the crafting certification, we'll do that as well. I'll probably do that after we do this cave. And so, you know, we're already here. Okay? I've got a whole bunch of things I need to sitting in my bank waiting to be built, deconstructed. Great word. And yeah, thanks for joining us. Take care of yourselves, everyone. And if you're able to, please take care of someone else.